Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth. When I tell y'all I have been knocked, girl, knocked out. Girl, I don't know why I was so tired, but girl, I was asleep. I woke up, um, and then I tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't, so I just got up, and then I went and got something to eat, and then I had a cocktail, and then, girl, I don't know if it was a cocktail or what, but after I had that little cocky, girl, he was out of there. You hear me? And I just woke up. Um, and then I'm gonna try to throw something on because we're supposed to be going out, but I didn't really bring a lot of clothes. I brought something. I brought one thing for tomorrow, um, but I kind of pretty much just threw stuff in my suitcase. Anyways, I'm gonna figure it out. All right, y'all. Let's talk about some people. So Bria Anderson, I don't know much about Bria and Tim. We talked about them, I think, once or twice recently. Long story short, he cheated on his wife, had a baby, she stayed. The end. Um, well, she decided to wish her husband a happy birthday. I mean, that's her husband. And this is what she had to say. Happy birthday, baby. I love you more than words could express. I'm grateful for your leadership and your unconditional love. You are my person. Cheers to more life together. I'm riding forever. You know, it is what it is. Girl, it is what it is. Someone put in the comment section that this is what they had to say. She trolling the side chicken. I love it. People don't understand some wives play the long game. And so I responded to that person, and this is what I said. I said, but how are you the wife? And you're trolling the woman who had a baby in a relationship with your husband. Like, I think sometimes, and I'm not saying necessarily, I just feel like sometimes people who think that, and maybe some of you, I don't think that's the flex that some of you think that it is. Like, it's not a flex to think that, to be online, trolling, if that's what she's doing, to be trolling, girl, the woman who had a baby by your husband. Girl, that's not a flex. That's not a flex at all. Some of you told me that y'all think that she is basically, I guess, trying to wait it out. I guess because depending on the states that you live in, if you've been married for like 10 years or more, then I guess it's easier to kind of, girl, help with the pain. Help with a nice little payday, ching ching. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I wouldn't be mad if that's what she was doing. If I found out Bria actually was just waiting and counting down until she hit whatever mark she needs to hit in order to hit the road. If I found out that if that was her truth, I would say, "Oh, okay." But it's also like on the flip side, it's like, girl, is it worth it though? Look what you got to go through. And then girl, you got to get online talking about, girl. What did she say? I'm grateful for your leadership, girl. He led his penis into some woman's vagina and had a baby. And you talking about you grateful for his leadership? What leadership? I really want to know, girl. What leadership are you talking about? I mean, that's her husband. She gonna stick beside him. I feel like Bria is just. I feel like Bria ain't got no game plan. I think she really is sticking by her husband, and it is what it is. I guess you can never say never, never say never. But girl, I never. Girl, I wish I would. I wish I would be out in these streets. I couldn't do it now. You know why I know I couldn't do it? Because just like Wendy Williams, when you're someone like me who's very vocal about people just looking dumb and being stupid over a man, like I could never be dumb or be stupid over a man, right? Because I've talked too much mess. Just like Wendy Williams, she had no choice but to leave her husband because of the things that Wendy had said in the past. She ain't had no choice. Yeah, you had no choice. So even if girl, I don't know, girl. Shout out to Bria. Shout out to Bria. Girl, let's move on. Girl, listen to this. And it was so crazy because I was reading this story last night, and I was gonna report on it today, and then earlier today I was like on the internet too, and I saw this update. So, petition to get Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty out of California neighborhood reportedly started by a Cardi B fan account. So, I initially saw this on TMZ, the first story. So, neighbors, this is surprising. Earlier today, TMZ reported a story about Nicki Minaj's neighbors brewing up a petition to get the artist kicked out of her neighborhood. Well, it turns out it was fake news. After the initial post, TMZ came back with an update informing viewers that through further investigating, there was no truth to the petition being official. The made-up petition was allegedly started by what they believe to be a Cardi B fan trolling due to the name of the petition being similar to Barty, term often related to her fan base. The petition titled "Say No to SOs in Hidden Hills" was reportedly launched shortly after Minaj purchased the $19.5 million home a while back. Upon exposure, the unofficial petition gained a little under 19 signatures. In a tweet obtained by TMZ, one of the participants in the incident tweeted out, "We as Nicki Antis can turn the residents of Hidden Hills against Nicki and her husband," we're just going to say husband because they use another word, "moving in," it read, "hurting her assets in the process." It continues, the same exact Twitter account appears to have admitted to naming the petition Beverly Barden in another tweet, which was the name listed in the initial petition. Anyways, girl, let me just say something. I don't know. I think it's a little psychotic. I do. I think it's a little psychotic that there are people out there who are willing to go to like any lengths to like try and I guess stand up, defend their faith. Like I don't know if this was a child. I don't know if this was a grown person. I could just if it's a child, it's kind of like girl, do better. But it's still like girl, it's too much. It's giving psychotic tease. It's giving psychotic tease. We all know, girl. We done talked about Nicki Minaj and that husband that she chose to procreate with plenty of times on this channel. But at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, girl, like I don't think that makes it okay for people to create fake petitions and because it's giving. I just want to stand up for my fave. You see what I'm saying? I think it's one thing if people in the neighborhood really, really felt this way and they started a petition, okay, boom. But to find out that it's somebody from the Barty gang, I'm all down for having your faves. I'm all down for, standing for people. Girl, the people know who've been following me for years now, they know I go up for Wendy Williams. Girl, that's my girl. Girl, Wendy Williams is my girl, and I'm going to stick beside her. Girl, through thick and thin, but girl, I'm also not no fool either. Girl, at the end of the day, girl, I don't know Wendy Williams. Girl, I don't know nothing about that lady. Okay? And that's just the truth. And Wendy Williams don't know me. And Wendy Williams ain't gave me no job. Girl, I love her, but I mean, girl, I don't know her. So it's just like, it's crazy. And the Barties, y'all ain't no better. The Beehive, y'all just a psychotic. And I'm a member of the Beehive too, because some of y'all taking a look too far. Just a look too far. I would hate to find out this is a grown person who did this. Because at that point, there's no excuse. At least with children, we could just say you don't know no better. But if you're grown, then at that point, it's kind of like, okay, girl, you doing a tad bit too much. Anyway, so Issa Rae reveals fear of getting pregnant. I don't want to be slowed down for any reason. Issa Rae isn't planning on popping out babies anytime soon. In a new interview with radio host Big Tigger, is it Tigger or Tiger? I always had issues saying his name and Black China baby daddy, Angela's. Actress Issa Rae, 38, shared her views on having children at the current stage of her life. During their conversation, the insecure star revealed that getting pregnant is a fear for her because it could impact her career. She said, "I don't want to be slowed down for any reason." And my friends are like, "Girl, it's not going to slow you down. It's fine," but I don't believe them. Fans have since begun to weigh in on the entertainer's remarks via Instagram comments. Many social media users appear to agree with Issa Rae's sentiments on the struggle of balancing a career and motherhood. Girl, I ain't got no mom. I mean, I ain't got no mama. I ain't no mama. I ain't got no kids. But I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe that people who have kids, it does not slow you down. There's nobody who's going to convince me. I don't care how strong of a support system you have. You're going to be slowed down one way or another. I can guarantee you, if Issa had kids and Issa dropped them kids off every day with a nanny, people will complain and say she's not bonding with her kids, she's not spending time with her kids. But Issa's telling you, I gotta go to work. I feel like kids slow you down. I do. Matter of fact, I know kids slow you down, and there's nobody out there that can convince me otherwise. I mean, I think it's wonderful if you do have a strong support system. While you might not be slowed down as much as someone who doesn't, but you're still going to be slowed down. And the truth of the matter is, Issa has enough money to purchase whatever nanny, girl, living nanny she needs, girl, and she's still not willing to do it because she knows it's going to slow you down. Girl, here we go. Super honest. I appreciate this. Girl, that's the first comment I saw was from Candace from RHOP. Someone else put it's giving selfish. I don't think it's giving selfish. You know what I think is selfish? I think it's selfish to have kids when you know that you should not be having kids. That's selfish. It's actually selfless, girl, okay? For what Issa Rae is doing. You know how many people out there who have children right now in the name of, oh, I'm getting older, let me go and have some kids. No tea, no shade. Oh, well, my baby daddy said he wants some more kids. Oh, I always wanted a big family. That's selfish because you're not thinking about the well-being of this person who you're about to bring into this world. You're only thinking about you or either your baby daddy. I had somebody tell me this when I worked at Nordstrom. I had two people tell me this. It was a straight man and a straight woman told me that because I told them I don't want no children. Girl. And they told me that I was selfish. They said it's selfish because basically, even with me being gay, girl, of course, here they go bringing it. Well, one person told me, well, it was the guy who told me this. Even with me being gay, I still should be on this earth procreating, basically. I don't want kids, though. I don't want them. Hell, y'all don't even want them. Y'all got them. So why I want them? Girl, I don't want no kids. Girl, I love my life. I love the fact that I can get up and go. I love the fact that I can get up and go. Girl, let me say it again. I love the fact that I can get up and go. I love the fact that I don't have to worry about nobody but myself. I love it. I love it. But I don't think it's giving selfish at all. Someone put selfish as having a kid knowing you not giving them 100%. There we go. That's selfish. That's selfish to just have kids and you're only thinking about just having kids because you want kids. Not not because I'm ready to have kids. I'm ready to do what I need to do in order to make sure that this human being that I'm bringing to this world or either adopting or whatever, right? I can make sure I'm here for this person as much as they need me. While all the women advocating for no kids now. That's what somebody else put. Somebody put kids are a scam. You never know if you're going to get a Jeffrey Dahmer or a Kim or even an astronaut. Hmm. Those were the comments from Jasmine Brand. They're the ones on Neighborhood Talk. I'm on Roxy Reese. I feel you, sis. Someone else, but I agree. Even though majority probably will disagree, it does slow you down, especially if you don't have a good support system. Someone else put definitely feel her. She has way too much motion right now. And then some put, girl, me too. I'm about to be 35, no kids, and I don't think I want any at all, especially without a supportive, loving husband. I don't like how men treat mothers at all. Someone else put, don't listen to people. It will slow you down, and people that say it doesn't aren't 100% attentive parents. Don't debate me. Anyways, girl, Neyo accused of owing $3 million in back taxes. Singer hit with tax lien by IRS. So R&B singer Neyo has been hit with a federal tax lien, accusing him of owing the IRS millions of dollars in unpaid taxes, according to Radar Online. The IRS, a federal tax, filed a federal tax lien accusing Neyo, born Schaefer Smith, of owing a total of over $3 million for 2020. But that's a lot of money for 1 year. Ooh! On top of that, the 43-year-old singer and his ex-wife Crystal Renee were hit with a lien by a design company, Croak Custom Countertops, for property work done in Alpharetta, Georgia. In addition, the former couple is reportedly facing a separate lien of $4,000 owed to the city of Atlanta for taxes. Back in January. I don't know where I got November from. Back in January, the two officially finalized their divorce after 7 years of marriage. As part of the settlement, Crystal Renee was reportedly awarded $1.6 million for real estate holdings, $150,000 for a new car, $12,000 a month in child support for their three shared children. Yo, you need to pay your bill, honey. That's a lot of money. Is that a lot of money? Does it sound like a lot of money? A lot of money for y'all? I don't know why y'all been thinking, girl. I don't know why y'all been thinking y'all can go around here on them people, girl, millions and millions of dollars, and girl, they not tap you on your shoulder. Hey, you, yo, you, come here. You owe us some money, girl. They might let the girls who owe 2,000, 3,000, and girl, they gonna come after them eventually. But girl, the girls out there who owing the big dollars that make you holler, girl, bitch, they knocking on your door, Mr. Smith. It's the I, it's Mr. IRS and Mrs. IRS and Mrs. Federal. Girl, come on and give us our coin. They knocking on the door. Would you knock on somebody's girl? Would you want your money if somebody owes you $3 million? Ask Cardi. She want hers. Come hooker, come crook. Why everybody out here? Why is everybody owing so much money? Girl, I had a fit the other day because my I still need to call AT&T because I don't know what's going on. My phone bill, girl, I'm so sick and tired of phone bills. My phone bill was $140. Boom. Got a new phone. Now all of a sudden my phone bill has been 160. Now, mind you, my phone doesn't even have as many gigabytes as it did as my old phone. So you would think that me going down in gigabytes, that girl, like, because you know what I'm saying, like the phone is not as expensive. So I don't know why my bill is 160. I'm gonna call them because that's almost $200 for a phone. Girl, I need me an Obama phone. Y'all ain't got no Obama phone that I can borrow? I'm sick and tired. So I had a fit just on the people 160. Can you imagine if the people said you owe 3 million? Anyways, girl, that's a mess. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.